Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Will You Press the Button? This is the second episode of Will You Press the Button? In my last video, you might have noticed a bit of fan noise in the background. I turned off the fan. I might have turned it back on though, because it gets really hot in here. That's why I have it running in most of my videos, but it is kind of annoying. So I did want to try to do this video without the fan noise in the background, but it gets freaking hot in here. So I might turn it back on later on the video, so I'll apologize if I do have to turn the fan back on. But we're back with will you press the button to continue on seeing if we'll press the button or not. Probably do 10 minutes or so of this today, not that long. But I do enjoy doing this. I did really enjoy doing the first episode. So we'll do another one, and hopefully continue doing them every once in a while. So, the first question we have here is, you get to have your early childhood back, but you live out on the streets. That seems really counterproductive, because if I was going to have my early childhood back, it would have to be exactly how your early childhood was. So why would you want to go back to being little if you're just going to live out on the streets and not be able to relive your childhood? That is something I will not press the button on. It's honestly a bad question, in my opinion, but oh well. You become the most powerful psychic of all time. All knowledge is yours. So basically, you know everything. Everyone you know and everyone you meet will only love you for your power. You will never feel true love. I mean, I'll know everything, I guess. That's a benefit, but still kind of stupid at the same time. I wouldn't push the button for that. I wouldn't push the button for that. That's a good question, I guess. You were granted 3 wishes, but every wish you make will reduce your lifespan accordingly to the type of wishes you complete. The more complicated the wish, the more lifespan it will take. Well, then I won't do a complicated wish. Yeah, I'll have 3 wishes. I just won't do anything super complicated. I'll just do something really easy. Good question. Good question. Cancer will be eradicated from the human race. You'll be the last cancer patient in the world, and it's terminal. Oh, so that means I would die. Well, I mean, that means cancer is eradicated for everyone else. Yeah, I would take the fall for that, because for then no one else would ever have to get cancer again. Cancer is a terrible, terrible thing. So that's a good one. It's a good one. You can have the car of your dreams that you can only drive 25 miles a day. That would not work for me, because I'll be going to college eventually and have a job and want to do things. Not worth it. I'll drive what I have right now. That's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Good question. Just not worth it for me. You become infinitely rich, but you must wear a pink fedora and a flame shirt forever. Screw it, I'm rich, man. It's worth it. I don't see a downside. Yeah, I don't see a downside to that. You become incredibly popular and liked in your workplace. Everybody gets your name wrong 100% of the time. That's fine. I don't care. Good. It's a good one. It doesn't bother me at all. A week in your idea of paradise, you live the rest of your life knowing you'll never be as happy again. My idea of paradise would be a place where I can like make YouTube videos all day and play video games all day. So it makes it seem like I won't be as happy ever again, but I'll still be in my paradise. I don't know why I wouldn't be happy. So this question doesn't exactly make a lot of sense, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not gonna really care about that. Solve world hunger, you will always be hungry. That doesn't seem like a good idea, because if I'm always hungry, then I'll become fat and overweight, and then I'll probably die early on. But I will solve world hunger. What if I just eat, I don't know. Yeah, I'd do it, because I'd solve world hunger, and it'd be a good thing. So, and I actually am hungry a lot of the time anyways. You find a book that tells everything that would happen to you till you die. Each time you read a page falls out the book and burns, making your death come sooner. Ah, man. That's a good question. Because I could just only look up certain things I want to know, but it doesn't say like how much sooner your death will come, though. Honestly. Yeah, sure. It doesn't tell me how soon my death would come, so yeah, I'm fine with that. I wouldn't use it to know everything, just a couple of things. You get to control the world, but the world explodes 4 years after it. Not worth it, because everyone will just die. That's the point of that. Not worth it. You will be the most physically attractive person ever, but I will become a girl. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that, I guess. You can create $100, but every time you create it, you will lose a good memory. Well, that's just $100. Like, I would want to No, that's not worth it. I don't want to lose good memories. I mean, it's $100, but still, good question. Um, you get to live in a perfect world that you have created, but you're the only one living in it. Yeah, I mean, hey, more power to me. You know, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm down. You'll become immortal and travel the multiverse, but you'll live a life of sadness and regrets, which will plague you wherever you go. That doesn't sound worth it. I mean, you wouldn't even really be paying attention to anything that's happening to you if you're just going to be sad all the time. That sounds extremely not worth it. It does not sound worth it at all. Alright, well, you press the button. You get to become the greatest musician, singer, songwriter in existence ever. You will never feel love on a personal level. These questions today are kind of weird. I'm not really liking these questions too much, honestly. I do like music. I do like making music. Um, well, if you think about it, I can just play music every day, all the time. So hey, I'd feel pretty good, I guess, after I played some music. Yeah, why not? Why not? That's a good question. You will receive a lifetime supply of meals from your favorite restaurant. You would lose your sense of taste and smell. I don't know about that. I would get a lifetime supply of meals from my favorite restaurant, which I don't know what my favorite restaurant is. I really don't. I don't really have a favorite restaurant that, like, I always like to, mix it up. I don't want to go to the same place every day. But I'd lose, that would defeat the whole purpose of getting that lifetime supply of meals, because obviously you eat food, would hopefully enjoy the food you're eating. No one eats food they don't like, just because they can. I don't eat food I don't like. You lose your sense of taste and smell. I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's good. I don't want to lose my sense of taste. I mean, I guess I could have done what this guy did. I would sacrifice my sense of taste and smell and give the lifetime supply of meals to those. If I would have thought better about that question, I would have. Okay, my bad. I could have thought better about that. You'll get $1,000, but this website would no longer exist. Yeah, let's do it. I'd do it. $1,000 is $1,000. I can buy a new computer with that. You receive free, efficient Wi-Fi wherever you go. You can't use it for social networking sites. YouTube isn't really considered social media. I don't think. I don't think YouTube's considered social media. See, here's the thing. If I did connect to a different Wi-Fi, could I use it for social networking? Because I'll be fine with that. Like, I don't need to be on social networking. But I don't really consider YouTube to be social networking. I consider it to be like an entertainment site because people are posting videos, people are watching, they're being entertained by it. Yeah, I'd do it. If in case YouTube is, I see YouTube as an entertainment website, not a social networking site. So yeah, I can watch YouTube whenever I want. That's awesome. Utopia. Science leaps forward. Everyone is comfortable without having to work hard, and outdated or inapplicable moral and legal restrictions cease to exist. So that's like what a perfect world. No one has to work. No one can ever be religious or form long-term relationships anymore. And the world's government anthem is a Nickelback song. I don't really mind Nickelback that much. I don't know what's so bad about them. I don't particularly like their music, but they're not like terrible. But I wouldn't press that button. That sounds kind of stupid in my opinion. Become a Time Lord, like from Doctor Who, but you can only regenerate 10 times. I don't know about that. I've watched a little bit of Doctor Who. I know he can go pretty much anywhere, I think, at any point. I'm not really big in Doctor Who, so I don't know everything about it. I can only regenerate 10 times. I don't know enough about Doctor Who to really get into this question, so I'm just going to say I will not, because I don't know enough about Doctor Who. It's a good question, I guess. I just don't know enough about Doctor Who to really do that. You get married to your current boyfriend, person, girlfriend, or crush. Your family will shun you for the rest of your life, and you'll be unable to see them again. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, who does come up with these questions? It's a bad question. I don't like that one. You got the best internet and computer in the world. Whoa. You have to factory restore it every day, and you cannot put anything on a separate storage device, which means I couldn't put anything on. Now, okay, here's what I could do. See, I'd still have this laptop right here that I'm using right now. So I could use this computer, to record my YouTube videos. Every day, just reinstall the recording software. That's it. Just all I do is just reinstall recording software, right? And I'll just record all day. Oh, well, that doesn't make sense either, because you have to install games. I forgot this is PC, Steam, download. Yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work for me. I like to play games. That's why I'd want to have a computer like that. I don't think I could download all the games I want to play in one day and get enough time to play them. That doesn't seem like it's worth it at all. Yeah, 60% people did not. I don't. I mean, good question, but it's not worth it. You can travel to any time period you desire, past or present. You can never come back. Then what's the point of going back in time? That's so stupid. I would want to come back. I wouldn't want to go back in time. That's not really a good question. You can make anyone fall in love with you, but they'll forget you the next day. Well, then what's the point of it? What's the point of that? That's a terrible question. What's the point? Your mother has a terminal illness and will die within the next month. You can save her by sacrificing the life of your father. What kind of question is this? This is screwed up, man. How could you ever make a decision like that? Is there like a neither button on here? Like for real? Because yeah, I'm going to just assume this is a neither button. That's a terrible question. Terrible question. I should have reported that or something. You live in your favorite anime. I don't watch anime, so I wouldn't do that. I don't watch anime. You get a death note. Your life will reduce 10 years. So I'm pretty sure death note means, if I remember correctly, you write someone's name in a paper or a book and they die or something. That's not worth it. 10 years of your life taken off? Not really a fan of that question. I'll do a couple more questions here. World peace for the rest of humanity, but you wipe out an entire race or religious sect of people. Then how was that world peace? Well, I mean, yeah. No, because technically, if I did that, not all of humanity would be able to have world peace, because part of it would be gone, because you just wiped out everything. I'm not a fan of, I don't really care for that kind of question, but your car insurance is paid for the rest of your life. You have to get a really terrible car. I'd do it. Yeah, I'd have a terrible car, but I wouldn't have to pay car insurance. That's perfectly fine. You get a cake, but it's high in calories. Sure. Why not? Hey, it's cake, man. You become awesome, but no one likes you. It's already how it is, man. I'm not awesome, though, and I don't know how many people actually like me. Good question, I guess. What's next? You oversee an entire powerful nation. You can't see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a decent cereal. Sure, I'll oversee an entire nation. I don't care about cereal. You can silence people at will. During the silence, you have a 1% chance of pooping yourself. That's not a big chance. But I don't think that'd be very pleasant. And that wouldn't silence them because, no, that's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. You accidentally get a hold of your favorite celebrity's cell phone number. You'll remove all chances of meeting them. Well, that question I don't even care about. Again, do 2 more questions. This question and another question. You get to go to Hogwarts whenever you want. You have to live in Mordor for a year first. I read the first Harry Potter book. Never saw any of the movies, unfortunately, because I never got into it as a child. I really do want to get into Harry Potter, and I'd rather do the movies. I actually like reading books, and I did read the first book, but I want to see the movies. I don't know what Mordor is. I think it's from... Is it from Lord of the Rings? I think Mordor, because there's a game, Shadow of Mordor, that came out a while back. I think Mordor is in Lord of the Rings, and I don't think it's a good place. Like, I think I would probably die. So, I'm a pretty skinny dude. I don't know how I'd survive in Mordor if it's a terrible place. So, no, I will not click the button. Well, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do more than 2 questions. It's because I'm enjoying this too much. You'll be able to play any musical instrument in existence. That'd be amazing. Because I cannot play any wind instruments or brass instruments to save my life. I'm a percussionist at heart for some reason, man. But every time you play in public, you have to play the accordion? Sure? I mean, any musical instrument by myself, yeah. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Any woman you desire will fall in love with you. Every time a woman you desire is near, their face will become an exact... Ew! I can't even. Ew. Man, I'm already ugly enough. I don't need to see myself in someone I like. That'd be terrible. You know the cure to cancer, but nobody ever takes it seriously, knowing that, and that basically would make the knowledge useless. Then what's the point? Like, seriously, yeah, I'd know the cure to cancer, but nobody would ever take it seriously. Therefore, it's absolutely pointless. Then I would have to live with it, knowing that I know it, and I'm unable to tell people. You can attend Hogwarts, but you have to fight Hunger Games. If I had a gun, I could probably. If I had something to defend myself, I could probably do the Hunger Games. I bet, not really. You can push this button as many times as you want with no negative consequences, but nothing ever happens. If nothing happens, nothing negative can happen in the first place. Also, nothing good could happen, so nothing would happen. So that's pointless. No, it's just pointless at that point in time. You will be the smartest person alive, but everyone else will be retarded. Who writes these questions? No, I don't think that'd be very... I don't know about that. Everything you eat will be teleported in time. What kind of question is this? No, what? What kind of question was that? You will find your one and only and have a perfect relationship. You will never achieve that stuff. That's not worth it. I don't think. Alright, that's not worth it. In my opinion, probably. You have unlimited money, but you can never sleep again. Okay, so that's a good question. But do the effects of never sleeping happen? Like, will I become super just like completely tired all the time and unable to do anything? I'm gonna say no. It doesn't say. So, seems like I wouldn't have any negative effects from this. I just wouldn't be able to sleep. I could just stay up all night and do anything. Yeah, dude, unlimited money? That is awesome. Alright, this will be the last one here for today. You become a world-renowned author and millionaire. Every hair on your head and body must be at least 1 meter long. Ew. That does not sound pleasant. So you're telling me I'm going to have arm hair that is 1 meter long? I'm going to be like... no. I will not press the button for that. Oh my god. That's a bad question. Alright, well that's going to wrap up the next episode of Will You Press the Button? Had some decent questions here. We got through a lot of questions. A lot of these questions were actually kind of like simple to answer. Hopefully next time we'll get some like harder questions that spark more of a discussion and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the second episode of Will You Press the Button? I'm enjoying this. Hopefully you are too. But that's going to wrap up Will You Press the Button episode 2. And hopefully next time we'll have some good and better questions, hopefully, to go through. Actually, this has been an 18-minute long video, which is almost double the amount of time I originally wanted to spend on this video. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Yeah.